Somalia Hidden History. Somali Cushitic and Somali Bantu Situation. The Somali community is made up of three ethnic groups, Cushitic, Bantu, and Arab. They are differentiated physically, ethnically, culturally, and socially. The Bantus originated in Central Africa, the Cushitic people are in Northern Africa, and the Arabs in Yemen. They also differ in their economic activities. The Bantu are farmers, the Cushitic are pastoral nomads, and the Arabs are fishermen. It should also be mentioned that the Bantus and the Cushites differ in their social nature. The Cushites are inherently radical, while the Bantus are docile and peaceful individuals. Looking at the terms radical and docile, let's see the differences between the two groups regarding social composition. Radicalism pertains to people who overexpress their feelings and appear violent at times, which goes against human norms. On the other hand, docile people are moral and rational, and they take time to express their feelings. In terms of brain functioning, the Cushitic people are quick to act and are fast in decision-making with minimal thinking about the consequences of their decisions. Due to the irrational manner in which the Cushitic people deal with issues, they are more likely to engage in violence. In Somalia, ethnic attacks have become a norm among the Cushitic communities. Clashes are seen as part of life, though they cause suffering and pain. Their differences can be noticed in a foreign observer's eyes. Each group has a unique character, which is undoubtedly derived from their ethnic origins and the relative similarity of the physical, economic, and social means that were formed and evolved. Without denying the internal differences, or the strange features acquired in the process of enculturation to which any culture is subjected, today, one can speak of the problems the Bantus have been facing with the Somali government. Moreover, the Bantus split into several clans in the same way the Cushitic people have. They inhabit southern Somalia, an area that technically extends into central Somalia. Most of them speak Mai, which is their native language. When Somalia got its independence from the Italian colonial government, the Cushitic people started occupying the Bantu land in the southern region. When they set their feet down in South Somalia, they saw rich agricultural land owned by the Bantu people everywhere they looked. The land is full of minerals and natural resources. 2 rivers are flowing, and fish and gas are abundant. The Cushitic people felt deep jealousy and hatred to see the blessings that the Creator had given the Bantu people, and they could not stand to see their happiness. Thus, they decided to take it. The Civil War of the 1990s was used as a pretext to rob the Bantu of their farmland. During the war, the Bantu Somalis didn't have weapons to defend themselves, and they were victims of some of the most dehumanizing acts that fit the definition of genocide. The Cushitic people took everything from them. Many of the Bantus migrated to Kenya in the refugee camps. They applied for asylum in the United States. They were officially classified as persecuted. Then the United States opened its doors in the 2000s for many of the displaced Bantus to immigrate. Reflection on the Somali Bantu and Cushitic situation. In this speech, I have presented highlights of various situations of the Somali Bantu and Cushitic communities. Ideally, I have described accurately and detailed exploration of why the Somali Bantu people remain a top secret of the Somali government. Further, I have conducted an in-depth analysis of their efforts for their survival throughout the period. I intended to evaluate their strength. I admire their patience, tranquility, faith, resilience, and courage to face all their hardships. The story of the Somali Bantu informs us that difficulties in life can be overcome. Whenever we see people facing myriad challenges in their life, we should realize that God has the power to turn challenges into an opportunity. We should treat others with respect and dignity. We should not be part and parcel of corrupt dealings or participate in demeaning other human beings' lives. Most importantly, we should pursue peace and not condone violence. We should emulate the United States government's actions, which provided a safe and reliable place for the Bantus to live a normal life like other people.